Good morning, friends. How are you today? I'd like to start this morning's devotion by asking you how you're feeling. The holiday season can bring about a wide range of emotions, from joy and peace and comfort to sadness and grief. You know, this year alone has brought about all kinds of emotions for me personally, and I'm sure for some of you. I think I've experienced more emotions within a few months than I have in my whole lifetime put together. Maybe this morning you are feeling that joy and that peace that the holiday season brings, and I hope that's true. But maybe you're not. Maybe you're sad. Maybe you're frustrated or confused. Maybe you're grieving the loss of someone that you've lost this year, or the loss of the holidays as you know it, or as life as you have known it. I want to just encourage you today and tell you that it's okay. Whatever feelings you are experiencing, that's okay. I want to give you permission to feel those feelings and to process those feelings. But I also want to encourage you not to stay there. You know, last week my husband had tested positive for COVID, and when my kids found out, there was a whole range of emotions, from frustration and aggravation. They didn't want to stay home. My daughter was, missing her best friend and her boyfriend. My son wanted to go to lifting and see the boys and go sledding. So they were frustrated. They were angry. They were sad, but it didn't last long. And that made me really happy. I was very proud of them. And when I say not long, I mean within minutes, they had changed their attitudes. My son went away and came back and had a whole list of family Olympics. We were going to play family Olympics all week. And at the end of the quarantine, whoever had the most wins, they win family Olympics. And I just loved that. My daughter came in and we said, let's do a puzzle, or we were going to bake, but we thought we probably shouldn't do that with COVID in our house. So we did a puzzle and we made the best of it. And I was very proud of them, because I've always said, and I truly believe this, it's okay to feel what you're feeling. It's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to be angry. It is perfectly appropriate to grieve and to be sad, but it is important that we don't stay there. It is vital that we don't live in a place of anger or a place of frustration or a place of sadness or grief. We have to process and we have to move on. I'm going to read for you from John 16, where Jesus was talking to the disciples, and they're a little confused. So they're talking amongst themselves, and they're saying, what is he talking about? What is he saying? And Jesus knows that they're confused, so he comes to them, and this is what he says. Are you asking one another what I meant when I said, in a little while you will see me no more, and then after a little while you will see me? I tell you the truth. You will weep and mourn while the world rejoices. You will grieve, but your grief will turn to joy. A woman giving birth to a child has pain because her time has come, but when her baby is born, she forgets the anguish because of her joy that a child is born into this world. So with you, now is your time of grief, but I will see you again, and you will rejoice, and no one will take away your joy. In that day you will no longer ask me anything. I tell you the truth, my Father will give you whatever you ask in my name. Until now you have not asked for anything in my name. Ask and you will receive, and your joy will be complete. Though I have been speaking figuratively, a time is coming when I will no longer use this kind of language, but will tell you plenty about my Father. In that day you will ask in my name. I am not saying that I will ask the Father on your behalf. No, the Father himself loves you because you have loved me. I came from God. I came from the Father and entered the world. Now I am leaving the world and going back to the Father. Then Jesus' disciples said, now you are speaking clearly and without figures of speech. Now we can see that you know all things and that you do not even need to have anyone ask you questions. This makes us believe that you came from God. You believe at last, Jesus answered. But a time is coming, and has come, when you will be scattered, each to his own home. You will leave me all alone, yet I am not alone, for my Father is with me. I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. That's one of my favorite verses, John 16:33. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. Jesus has overcome the world. And we are preparing right now to celebrate his birth, to celebrate that he has come, that he is with us all the time, that no matter what we're feeling, what emotions we're feeling, what trials we face, we can take heart. He has overcome the world. We can find peace because he has brought it into our lives. He offers it to us freely and daily. And he calls us to have fellowship with him, to worship him and praise him no matter what we are going through, no matter what we are facing. We can do that because of Jesus Christ and what he did for us. Friends, I pray that you are blessed this holiday season. I pray that you are doing well and staying healthy. We love you and we miss you. Thanks for joining our devotions.